Carolina.
I'm Dr. Kyle Harner from Carolina Arthritis Center. Living with arthritis or joint pain doesn't have to limit your life. At Carolina Arthritis Center in Greenville, we're Eastern North Carolina's only private, single specialty rheumatology clinic dedicated exclusively to your joint health. Our experienced team offers comprehensive care all under one roof. From consultations and joint injections to on-site laboratory, x-ray, bone density testing, and our specialized infusion suite. No more running around to multiple locations for your arthritis evaluation. When you need expert rheumatology care, choose the specialist who focus solely on conditions like yours every single day. Carolina Arthritis Center, where your mobility and comfort are our main priority. Call 252-321-8474 or visit carolina-arthritis.com to schedule your consultation today. Again, that number is 252-321-8474. Carolina Arthritis Center,
Where your journey to health begins.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another exciting and incredible episode of your favorite weekend show. This is Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio, 107.5 FM and 1570 AM, WECU. Yes, as always, super shout out to everyone listening to us on WNOS 102.3 FM and 1450 AM out in New Bern and surrounding areas. Yes, it's another amazing weekend to be with you all. Yes, as always, I'm your friend, your voice, a favorite voice on the mic, the man with the juice, the man with the sauce, the man, the McCall, Victor Ihuka. Yes, and I have my goons with me, my guys. As always, Odunaike and Patrick Mbaya Lufuluabu. Yes, what's up, fellas? How you guys doing?
Good morning, Greenville. Good morning, Pitt County. Good morning to everyone listening to us this wonderful Saturday morning. It's a bright Saturday morning. The weather is interesting. It's getting really warm. Summer is really clutching in on us. But we're excited to be here as usual to bring you your favorite Saturday morning show. I'm AY, as you know. And today we're going to be having this amazing show. Wonderful topic packed for you guys. So you can call your friends and your neighbors and everyone around to join us on this wonderful ride. Patrick, how's it going?
Yeah, good morning. This is Patrick once again on the 1, the 2, the 3, the awesome radio. It's an amazing Saturday morning. It's warm outside. Summer's in full bloom. We go swimming. The weather's amazing.
Yeah, we go swimming.
When was the first day of summer? I think the first day of summer was this past week, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know.
Summer starts in May, yeah, I think. No, June.
Whatever.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right here.
Yes, amazing stuff. Yes, it's always a great time being out here with you all, as always. Yes, guys, how's y'all's week been? Let's start from there.
I think it's been a chill week for real. You know, nothing too crazy, nothing major. My week hasn't been too busy, cause I only have my RA work, and that's not like too much work. It's like I barely get to do much.
I mean, it's the summer though, but
Yeah, and it's only like when I'm on duty that it's relatively busy. But it's just been fun watching the NBA finals.
oh yes, what game now? Game
Game 2. Yesterday
Oh,
was game 2. We watched
Okay,
game
Knicks
2.
and who?
Knicks and Spurs. San
Oh
Antonio
yeah,
Spurs.
So
yeah.
which one is Wemby? Which team is
Spurs.
Wemby? Oh yeah.
Spurs, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people have been like on pirate radio where I'm doing a gig this
Oh,
summer.
for real?
Yeah, they're always like, oh, Wemby. I'm
Victor
like,
Wembanyama.
do you realize? Yeah, that's folks that are named Victor are always outstanding. But yeah, Wemby. I mean, you would know Wemby's parents are Congolese, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
But he was born in France.
Yes,
so,
I think he represents the French.
National team.
Yes, that's amazing stuff. Anyway, how about you? How's your week?
My week was cool. It was okay. It was just really much of personal stuff. Dr. Ziga is out of town, so
You are the king of the jungle.
Nah, not exactly. But yeah, it's been an amazing week. I've
Oh,
had
yeah?
a lot to do. Yeah.
Great stuff. Yes, it's been an amazing week. Yes, as always, you can get our Speed Perspectives on our Facebook, on our YouTube, on Twitch. Yes, we are live and streaming on across all these different social media platforms. And you can also catch all the episodes at pittperspectives.com. Yes, if you are seeing us on video, Patrick has a new hairstyle. What's this one called, man?
These are twists. It's called two-strand twist.
Two-strand twist.
Yes.
That's amazing. How do you feel in the new hair? You're feeling on top of the world, right?
Nah, I don't, because it hasn't settled. Like, it's still new.
Oh, yeah?
Because I only had it, like, done 2 days ago.
Did you ever do your hair in South Africa?
No. I never braided my hair when I was
So
in
you don't
SA.
sleep outside, right?
Yeah. But I never had the idea to braid my hair when I was in SA.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. Amazing
I
stuff.
mean, I would have never been able to do it.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
That's amazing. Yes, let's see how much we can get in before the break. It's officially 5 days away from the FIFA World Cup. Come on, one time for the World Cup, guys. Yes, if you don't know it, yes, we're live on Awesome Radio, and this is still Pitt Perspectives. We'll get right back to it after the break. Don't touch that boom.
I'm Dr. Kyle Harner from Carolina Arthritis Center. Living with arthritis or joint pain doesn't have to limit your life. At Carolina Arthritis Center in Greenville, we're Eastern North Carolina's only private, single-specialty rheumatology clinic dedicated exclusively to your joint health. Our experienced team offers comprehensive care all under one roof. From consultations and joint injections to on-site laboratory, x-ray, bone density testing, and our specialized infusion suite. No more running around to multiple locations for your arthritis evaluation. When you need expert rheumatology care, choose the specialist who focus solely on conditions like yours every single day. Carolina Arthritis Center, where your mobility and comfort are our main priority. Call 252-321-8474 or visit carolina-arthritis.com to schedule your consultation today. Again, that number is 252-321-8474. Carolina Arthritis Center, where your journey to health begins.
Awesome radio. Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome. Can you hear it? Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you just tuned to the best radio show on the entire planet. Yes, this is Awesome Radio Network, and this is still Pitt Perspectives. Yes, the show where we share stories, celebrate culture, and inspire community from right here in Eastern North Carolina to the rest of the world. Yes, and like I said before we went on that break, you can catch us across all social media at Pitt Perspectives, and you can also check us out on our website, pittperspectives.com. Yes, 5 days away from the World Cup. Yes, so we want to specially invite everyone to join us for the official downtown Greenville World Cup watch party on Friday, June 19th. We'll be gathering at Nash Hot Chicken in downtown Greenville. Nash Hot Chicken is at 114 East 5th Street. Kickoff is 3 p.m. Yes, we'll be cheering for Team USA. USA will be playing against Australia. Yes, come out. There will be raffles, there will be giveaways, there will be food and fantastic atmosphere to celebrate. So, bring out your calendars, bring out your diaries, and put it in. On June 19th, Friday, 3 p.m., we'll be cheering for the USA game versus Australia. Yes, we are hoping Team USA does well. Amazing stuff. So, guys, first things first, it's time for our top community news recap, proudly presented by Carolina Arthritis Center, where your journey to health begins. What do we have, guys?
Yes, I have the first news here, and it says Governor highlights construction apprenticeships.
Yes, Governor Josh Stein visited Pitt Community College to highlight how construction apprenticeship programs can help tackle North Carolina's housing shortage. With the state expected to be short more than 750,000 homes by 2029, Stein said training more workers in construction, electrical, HVAC, and other skilled trades is essential to increasing housing supply and keeping costs down. One local example in Greenville, One local example is Greenville's 50 in 10 initiative, a partnership between the city and Pitt Community College that aims to build 50 affordable homes over the next decade. Students gain hands-on experience while helping create housing opportunities for local families. Stein said apprenticeship programs give students paid work experience, college credit, and a pathway to stable, well-paying careers. Yes, moving on, guys.
We also have Pitt County approves $429.5 million budget.
Yes, the Pitt County Board of Commissioners unanimously approved a $429.5 million budget for the 2026-27 fiscal year. The budget keeps the property tax rate unchanged and includes increased funding for public schools, Pitt Community College, public health, and the sheriff's office. The plan adds funding for student devices, school nurses, employee pay raises, and several new county positions. County leaders said the budget will support important services while preparing for future needs, including a planned merger of the county's health and social services department later this year. Yes, moving on, guys.
Okay, I have the next one, and it says Emerge Gallery celebrates 25 years.
Yes, Emerge Gallery celebrated its 25th anniversary with a community event honoring artists, advocates, and partners who have helped grow the arts across Eastern North Carolina. Awards were presented to Gloria Ryan, Jeremy Jordan, and the city of Greenville for their contributions to arts and culture in the region. Founded by ECU students in 2001, Emerge has grown into a major arts organization offering classes, public art projects, grants, and community programs. As it looks ahead, Emerge hopes to expand its impact across Pitt County and continue making the arts accessible in every community. Yes, in our final news of the day, guys.
Well, we also have new teacher apprenticeship program launching.
Yes, Pitt County Schools, Pitt Community College, and East Carolina University have partnered to create North Carolina's first registered teacher apprenticeship program. The new Step Up program will allow students to begin preparing for teaching careers as early as high school while earning valuable classroom experience and college credit. Participants can move through a pathway for teachers from teacher assistant to licensed teacher while working full-time and receiving benefits. Local education leaders say the program will help address teacher shortages, strengthen the local workforce, and create more opportunities for future educators to stay and teach in Eastern North Carolina. Yes, that's all we have for you today on our top community news recap, proudly presented by Carolina Arthritis Center, where your journey to help begins. Yes, shout out to everyone who's joining us in the chat. Uchendu Njonye said, "What jersey is my man wearing?" Yes, my man. Oh yeah, my man. What jersey are you wearing?
This is Portugal.
Yes, my man is wearing a Portugal jersey.
National team jersey.
Yes,
As you guys. It's a Ronaldo shirt, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Number 7 on it. For the
Yes, so
Yes.
AI Healthy Hitting says, all the way from Abba Storytelling Hangouts, I'm here again. Yes, we're glad to have you here again. I know you said yes because you saw Zara's Empire.
Yes.
My nemesis is in the chat. Zara's Empire said, "Hey guys, I miss you all. Looking forward to learn a new grammar today." Wow.
Yes, and you know Victor's always got you on that new grammar.
Wow. Please. We've not even started.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to take it?
I
Okay,
mean,
let's take it. Let's take it.
I know though.
All right. Good morning. This is Awesome Radio. You're live on the radio on Pitt Perspectives. Who do we have on the line?
It's Tunde. Baba Tunde on the line. What's
Hey, one time for Baba Tunde. Yes, how you doing, man?
I'm okay, man. How you fellas hanging this Saturday morning? What's happening?
That's amazing. Yes. We just got on the show and we're introducing the topic for this weekend. So we're talking about, the World Cup. You know about the World Cup starting next week?
Man, I'm out of touch, but I know what's going on, though. Yeah.
Oh, you're out of touch by what's going on? Oh, yeah. It's,
Yeah, but I know it's coming up. So everybody's celebrating, cultural togetherness.
Right.
What you guys got going on?
Amazing stuff. Do you watch some soccer or not?
Rarely, man. Rarely. I just keep up with the highlights once in a while, but not really.
Oh yeah. So what's your sport?
Well, I love track, but I like watching like Olympic sports.
Oh,
You know,
track.
like
I
track
can
and
see
field.
with
Yeah.
track. Yeah, I can see why you like track. Yeah, amazing stuff, man. Hope you're having a great weekend, and I hope you
Yeah,
have a
man.
great weekend, man. Thank you. Come on, one time for Babatunde.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Zara Senpai, we miss you. We missed you. Where have you been? Tell us. Not you trolling from the get-go. Looking forward to learning a new grammar
Welcome back,
today.
Zara's Empire.
My nemesis, you are arming my enemies, but my God will fight for me. Yes. Today we're talking about one of the biggest events on the planet.
Yeah.
Is that a correct assessment?
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Yes, we're talking about one of the biggest events on the planet. We're talking about the FIFA World Cup. The World Cup comes to America. What does it mean beyond soccer, beyond football? Yes, the FIFA World Cup is more than just a soccer tournament. It brings together people from different cultures, countries, and backgrounds in a way few events can. But what happens when the world comes to your doorstep? Will the World Cup create lasting economic opportunities for local businesses and communities, or will the benefits be short-lived? How can cities and regions position themselves to take advantage of the attention, the tourism, and the investment that comes with hosting the world's biggest sporting event? Yes, we are exploring today how global sporting events shape culture, identity, and community. Yes, we are asking a couple questions today as always. Do you think the World Cup will leave a lasting impact on the United States? Yes or no, and why? Would definitely love to hear your perspectives about that. Yes, the second question is, what opportunities should communities be looking to create beyond the tournament itself? What opportunities should the communities be looking to create beyond the tournament itself? Yes, and our final question for the day is, can sports strengthen culture and community connections? Yes, can sports help strengthen culture and community connections? Yes, as always, you can drop your message for us. You can drop your perspectives for us across our social media. This is still Awesome Radio, and this is still Pitt Perspectives. We'll continue right after the break. Boom.
Christian community. It's more than a pleasant ideal. For believers, it's God's expectation for us every single day. Thanks for connecting with us at Today in the Word. My name is Donna Leland, and I'm honored to share today's devotional reading with you. Peter reminds us that we have been born again. God's Spirit has brought new life into the heart of believers through the Word of God. Because of God's work in our lives, we are called to grow in holiness. Today in the Word, Peter puts it this way in 1 Peter 1:22. Now that you have purified yourselves by obeying the truth. But how do we know we're on the right track? How do we know we're growing in our faith? Here's a simple test. Do we love our fellow brothers and sisters in Christ? When we were saved, we not only had our relationship with God restored, but we were made a part of a new community, the church. Our love for one another should be more than just making small talk after a church service. We should love one another deeply from the heart. This kind of Christian community not only models the kind of love Jesus has shown toward us, but also serves as a witness to the world. On the night he was betrayed, Jesus commanded his disciples to love one another. As I have loved you, so must you love one another. By this, everyone will know that you're my disciples, if you love one another. If you're finding these devotionals in 1 Peter helpful, maybe suggest it to a friend. Encourage them as well to go to todayintheword.org. That's todayintheword.org. We're to encourage one another and build one another up. And Today in the Word is so useful to spend every day in God's Word.
Awesome radio. Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome. Can you hear it? Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. In case you're just joining us, this is Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio, 107.5 FM and 1570 AM WECU. Yes, and you can still hear us live on 102.3 FM and 1450 AM WNOS. Yes, and as always, we are live. You can get the episodes at pittperspectives.com, and you can also see us across all social media, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, everywhere you get your podcast. Yes, Egemasi Innocent in the chat says spiritual man. I see you, brother. I see you, brother. Always representing, always supporting. Zara's Empire says, I have been here and there. I always listen to the program, but I'm either on the road or busy with work. But today I'm free to drop a comment. Yes, we're glad to have you. Busy with work. What kind of work do you do, Zara's Empire? I'm curious. Would like to know. Yes, Ebere Uzokalo says, hi, Ebere from Abba. Please, the questions. Yes, today we're talking about the World Cup, and the questions are, do you think the World Cup will leave a lasting impact on the United States? Yes, what opportunity? The second one is, what opportunities should communities be looking to create beyond the tournament itself? And the third one is, can sports help strengthen culture and community connections? Can sports help strengthen culture and community connections? And as always, you can drop your comments for us, or you can call our phone lines on 252-756-2008, 252-756-2008. And if you're calling from outside the United States, you call +1 252-756-2008. Yes, so first things first. I think out of the three of us, it's only, I know you probably want to, excuse me, I think you probably want to correct me, AY, but I think South Africa is the only country that has hosted the World Cup.
Yes.
At least the senior World Cup, right?
Yes.
So, even though you are like 2 years or 3
I was six.
then? Oh, 6, okay.
Yes.
Yes, but I know we talked about this on the video podcast. Yes, we finally recorded our first episode of Pitt Perspectives Pro Max. Yes, the video podcast. We'll be dropping that over the weekend. Please, you can get that on YouTube, on Apple, on Amazon Music, on Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. You'll be seeing what AY and Patrick look like in their elements. Yes, but we're talking about the World Cup today. So, I guess about the first question about leaving a lasting impact, I'm wondering, even at 6, do you think growing up you could still see, let's say, vestiges from that whole experience? Or
Yes.
relics, you get what I mean? Like the infrastructure, some of those things. Tell us about that, some.
First of all, I want to say Zara's Empire. I think we just got your first word, vestiges, and then yes, we can
Add relic in there too, but yeah.
relic is a known word, but
So vestiges is not a known word.
the way you used it in that instance, yes.
Yes, the last question. Sorry, Rex says, this is Rex from Abba. I started listening to this program because Uche promised me a free video editing, but now I am addicted. I send the reminder and mark my calendar. Come on, one time for Rex Joe. Come on, one time. Yay.
One time for Uche, because Uche.
Yes,
put him
one time for Uche too. Yeah. Shout out to you, Uche. Shout out to you, Uche. Please, do the free video editing for Rex, I beg. Yes, the last question is, what opportunity can sports help strengthen culture and community connections? So, just before you get to that, I'd like to provide a little context. I'd like, a lot of people who are international, who are not from the US, probably don't relate to the World Cup being in America the way we do. But I'd like to, on the other hand, soccer is a big deal where they are at. Yeah. So I'd love to hear them speak more towards their experience with football, their experience with soccer, and what that feels like for their community, whether it's with the traditional soccer tournaments in the rural areas every Christmas or all of those things.
I could speak for those in Nigeria. Nigeria has hosted the World a couple of times. We hosted on the 20 World Cup. We hosted on the 17 World Cup.
Okay. But that's not the senior World Cup, though.
It's the World Cup, whether it's senior or junior. The
scale is not the same.
So
that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying the idea of this conversation is beyond the football. So beyond the football means whether it is for the senior or we don't. The idea is that the people from all around the world are coming to your country. What does it mean for the economy of your country?
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Whichever competition it is, I mean, will not.
It makes a difference anyway.
Idea,
but I don't want us to die.
So
on
for
this
them
hill,
to be able to understand, to be able to at least speak to when Nigeria hosted the world on different.
I don't
stages,
even think they would know though. Like with under 20 World Cup or under 17
it was
World
everywhere.
Cup. But the point I'm trying to make is it's not at the same. Even the budget is not the same to begin with. It's not the same as.
Okay, so which is closer to hosting the World Cup, the village tournament you are talking about, or Nigeria hosting on the
No, that's not what I'm saying. I get what I'm saying.
You are trying to.
It was
give
just
them
an example. It was just an example. I get what you mean.
Yeah, you're trying to give them perspective to what it means to host the world, and you're using.
See, you are right. The only place I take issues with you is you trying to compare under 17 World Cup
with the
actual senior World Cup.
You guys are not getting my point. My point is you are trying to make people that are not in the US have an idea of what it means to host the world.
Right.
And I'm saying I have one that is closer than a village
I get
Christmas tournament.
I get what you mean now that you're explaining that. But like I said, what I had issues with was you comparing an under 17 World Cup or an under 20 World Cup in scale.
No, that was not what I was saying.
But that's how it
I'm just saying that Nigeria has hosted the world.
Are you scared of him?
I'm not. Which one is scared of?
I don't know. Say, yo, he's making me sound
Somebody's
like.
talking to you. He said, Victor Ihuka, take your time. We have hosted the world several times. Yes. So please go ahead.
So where's the next under 17 World Cup holding?
No, I don't know.
That's the point.
Exactly, yeah. But if they ask you where's the next World Cup?
Because it's happening next week. How won't I know? So where is the next World Cup?
It's Morocco. It's going to be.
I think Morocco and Spain or something. Portugal too. Yeah, it's like 3 countries. You see what I mean?
If your
it's a
country was
no-brainer.
hosting
That's what I'm even saying.
An under 17 or even an under 20 World Cup, you would know. At least anybody that was in Nigeria at the time would know that we hosted.
I agree.
Those competitions
I'm not
because
even,
it was a big deal.
Right. I'm not even doubting it. I'm just saying the scale. Yeah. Putting it at the same scale.
Obviously, it's not on the same scale.
But that's not how it came across when you were saying it.
It came across as if you're saying we've done it before.
No,
like it's the same thing.
No. The reason why I brought it up was because you've mentioned it the first time. And I was like, yeah. But I brought it up this time because you wanted to give them an idea of what it means. I get what you mean, but that's you were using a Christmas.
No. I was trying to give an,
Oh yeah,
let's us talking about.
Let's.
I got. But see, Zara Empire, you take your time, Stop being I don't know. Stop being a thorn in my flesh. Well, it's nice though. Good to see you though. Yes. Patrick started saying something. I don't know. Did your brain reboot and you forgot
what it felt like?
Yeah, vestige.
No, I was giving Zara's Empire their first word.
By the way, to give a little bit of context, if you remember when South Africa was hosting the World Cup, throughout that period, the under 17, under 20, and the Senior World Cups were all hosted in Africa. So Nigeria hosted under 17. Okay. I can't remember the African country that hosted under 20, then South Africa. But all the FIFA tournaments for that year, for that period, between I think 2009 and 2010, were all hosted in Africa.
But do you also remember that that World Cup, part of the messaging was that this is the first time the World Cup was being hosted in Africa. You see what I mean? Yeah. So when you say
the messaging was, obviously it was the first time the FIFA Senior World Cup was being hosted in Africa.
You say,
but I'm saying that period they brought everything to Africa. Under 17, under 20, senior, everything. So Nigeria took under 17. I can't remember the country that took 20. And then South Africa was.
I honestly don't even think. I don't even think it's the same. I mean, I could be wrong anyway. I don't even think it's the same process with getting the hosting rights.
No, it's not the same.
But I mean, I'm just saying because in AFCON, Morocco is hosting the under 17 AFCON. They hosted the last AFCON. I think they hosted the women's AFCON too. And then there was one they were supposed to host. They pulled out from that. I think Uganda or something is hosting. Right. So yes, Zara Empire says Patrick doesn't want to be attacked. I feel for the Gen Z. Imagine a Gen Z in the midst of millennials. See,
no,
don't let the face fool you. Patrick is a Patrick is don't let the face fool you.
I just didn't say nothing because I didn't feel like saying anything, and I didn't feel like saying anything would have changed anything.
Yeah, but I mean it's helpful to well,
Step in here and stop the chaos. Don't worry, I got y'all next time.
This is Awesome Radio, and this is Pitt Perspectives. We'll be back right after the break. Don't touch
Awesome
the
Radio
dial.
Network will be spreading the love of Jesus to the male residents at McGregor Downs Help Center, Greenville, with a gift bag for Father's Day on Friday, June 19th. If you would like to help donate, $10 will sponsor a bag. We can be reached at 252-756-3137. Visit our website to see the gift bags for our Mother's Day giveaway, awesomeradionetwork.org. Pictures are also on our Facebook page at Awesome Radio WECU. Look for our logo. We can be reached at 252-756-3137. That's 252-756-3137.
Yes, welcome back, welcome back. This is Awesome Radio Network, and this is Pitt Perspectives, the show where we share stories, celebrate culture, and inspire community from right here in Greenville, Eastern North Carolina, to the rest of the world. Yes, we are a global stage for local stories. Yes, as always, I have my guys, AY and Patrick, in the building. Yes, Patrick, you were telling us about your experience, the vestiges from that World Cup. Let me help you.
Yeah, I would say for one, once the World Cup happens in your country, I think development of infrastructure is the big one.
Right.
Because, as the country prepares to host other people, it's like the closest example I can give to anybody is if you ever lived with African parents, when people are coming to visit, the house has to be clean.
Right.
Everything is in order.
Right.
That's what it would basically look like. New buildings were built. The hotels are buzzing because, everybody is booking hotels to be close to the stadium and all that. So the economy was, appreciating.
Okay.
Right? The currency was appreciating. The economy was appreciating. So it was an amazing.
That makes sense. And I think these countries, the host countries, are provided with funds.
Yes.
To build those infrastructure too.
Yeah. That's why people go through so much to, host the World
there's
Cup.
a whole corruption.
That's why it's a
thing
privilege
too.
to host the World
It
Cup.
is, especially the senior World Cup.
Yes.
So I guess you have to make that distinction.
And then I think it was even that time that, if you remember Teslim Balogun Stadium,
Teslim Balogun.
it wasn't really in
Right,
use before.
right.
There was that competition that made
Right.
them put it back up.
Right.
And then anyway,
That's
it was
interesting.
competition,
Yes, interesting. Rex Joe in the chat says sports brings people from different backgrounds together. Supporting the same team or participating in local events creates a sense of belonging and strengthens social bonds across cultural, religious, and economic differences. Agreed, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, agreed. So, interesting stuff. I'd like to think I've heard from a couple people. I've met folks here who had attended one game, maybe. Actually, someone in church attended a game. I think it was for Atlanta 94.
Atlanta 96.
Sorry, USA 94.
94.
Yes,
Atlanta
USA
96,
94. Yes, USA 94. And talked about attending a game in DC. And I met someone else from a different place who attended another different game from that tournament. I think it was a Netherlands game. It wasn't even their country. Like, they talk about how much fun they had, with the fans, and how much it was such an experience for them. And I imagine that it's such a cultural experience because every game is a celebration. There are folks who come to games not because it's their country playing. They are just coming to feel the excitement. Zara's Empire says sports help preserve cultural traditions and values by passing them from one generation to the next through participation and shared experiences. That's a very different take too. I agree because that's how the soccer tradition has been passed down. All right, let me ask you guys, let's digress a little, and you guys can chime in too if you're listening or you're watching us. What makes the World Cup different from other sporting events?
Well, as I think the World Cup in itself is, like you said, the biggest
Right. The scale.
soccer tournament.
Right.
And soccer
I
is.
think they say the biggest sporting event even in the world. But
Yeah, and
go
that's
ahead.
what
It
I
is,
was.
yeah. It's
I was
the most
getting there.
watched,
So I was
the
saying
most, yeah.
it's the biggest soccer tournament, and if soccer is one of the biggest sports, if
Yeah.
not the biggest sports in the world.
Right.
So saying that is to let you know how important the competition itself is.
Yeah.
And I think what really differentiates it from a lot of the other tournaments is the passion that comes with it.
Right.
For anybody who knows about football or soccer, as it's called here, you know how passionate it gets. You know how I'm speaking as someone who loves the game, so I might not be speaking for people, for a lot of Americans who
I
might
mean,
not,
some people are getting
but
into
like
it
the
anyway. but
idea
yeah.
of the game itself is different. I feel like it's the best sport in the world.
I
even if
agree.
Even if I say
I
so
agree. I
myself.
agree.
It's very interesting. There is the passion, the adrenaline rush that comes with. So imagine. Okay, let me even use South Africa. When that goal from Iniesta went in that final.
Oh yeah, the final. Yeah.
Like around maybe 100 and what minutes.
Yeah.
The one I actually remember vividly was Germany versus Argentina in 2014.
Okay.
Was that 2014?
Okay.
Where Germany won the World Cup. Yeah, it was
2014, yes, in
2014. The Mario Götze goal.
Yes.
Like I remember exactly where I was when that goal went in. Like how it, because they had played to extra time
Yes,
too.
it was extra
and then
time.
it came in at almost the last minute. And it was such an amazing goal. The same thing with Iniesta. So imagine that level of passion and what people put into it. And then it comes with your drama too. Let me give another example. Look at Materazzi versus Zidane.
Yeah, Zidane. I think it was 2014.
So that was 2006.
Yeah, 2006.
You know
yes.
when
Yes.
Zidane had boots
Let's see.
Materazzi.
Who hosted
That was Germany.
Germany, right?
That was
Because I
Germany.
think Korea, Japan 2002,
Yeah.
Germany
There was
2006,
Germany.
South Africa 2010, Brazil 2014, Russia 2018, Qatar 2022, and now US, Mexico, Canada 2026. Wow, no be sporting. Agbabola. But yeah, I mean, it's a very, very interesting thing too, and I think part of it too is representing one's fatherland or motherland. Is such a big deal. If you remember a number of countries during the national anthem, I think Italy especially, you see folks like literally shedding tears, because it means so much to put on your nation's colors. And that's not to say that things are all good in these countries, but I think sports and soccer is one thing that brings people together. I mean, someone was asking me, I think it was Clip at Pirate Radio, which African countries am I rooting for? And I said, all of them except Ghana. I'm kidding.
Interestingly,
anyway. But yeah,
I think I mentioned this on the video podcast too, about the game, the Ghana Uruguay game in 2010. That was South Africa.
Ghana Uruguay,
How everybody,
we were
was
rooting
for Ghana
because it was their first time in the quarterfinals.
Yes. They were going to be the first to make it to the semifinals if they had won that game.
So I mean, even in the quarterfinal, they were the first African country to have reached there. Yes.
Oh yeah. I think so,
They had that record before Morocco. This last one getting to the semis too. Which is interesting. Yes. I mean, so one of the big things has been at the forefront of the conversations with this year's tournament has been, all the politics, all the immigration thing, the tickets and all. But it's amazing to see that, that despite all that, the buzz, is sort of coming out too, which is why, we are having a downtown Greenville watch party. Yes, on Friday, June 19th. So the US, the first game, is the opening game of the tournament is South Africa versus Mexico. And actually, the bookmakers think Mexico is going to win.
This is because Mexico is playing at home.
I mean,
and they're playing. I had a guy from Mexico that I was talking to yesterday, and he said this stadium is very historic for them.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and
Mexico plays some amazing soccer too to begin with.
Yes.
So Uchendu Njonye says my favorite part of the World Cup is during the national anthem. I was already saving to buy the Nigerian original Super Eagle jersey. I blame everything on Ghana. Blame it on Ghana, right? That is interesting. That is interesting. But yeah, Okay, we have a caller on the line.
Caller.
Yes, good morning. This is Awesome Radio and you're live on Pitt Perspectives. Who do we have on the line?
My name is Bruno.
Yes,
Bruno!
sir.
Come on, one time for Bruno! How you doing, my brother? Obrigado, obrigado.
That is-
Yes,
I'm good, I'm
yes,
good.
yes.
I got you. Yes.
I saw the radio show you're talking about the World Cup,
Yes, sir.
and like, what is the feelings about the World Cup? Because like, I know Nigeria cannot go to the World Cup. But
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, yes.
Wow. Bruno, Brazilians.
Probably-
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yes, Bruno.
Probably best.
Yes, I had a question for you. Can you list all the
Yeah.
countries that have hosted the World Cup from as far as you can remember?
Do we have the time for that?
All the countries host the World Cup. You
Yes.
wanna from the first one?
So you're trying to show
Yes.
me now.
Yes,
First
let's
one
see
is
if you
you,
can
bro.
do it.
Not the first one. Let's start from 94.
94 is easy now.
Oh, yeah. 94 is easy.
Start
Okay.
from the first one.
Yeah,
let's
start
see.
from the
We ca-
first
oh,
one.
If there is no time, we'll cut you short. Don't worry.
Yes.
The first one is on Uruguay,
Uruguay,
1930.
Uruguay 1930.
Yes, the second one is on 1934. Is on Italy. Then we have the France on 38. Then we stop because the war. Then we go to Brazil in 1950. We lost to Uruguay in the final.
Yes.
It's not good to remember the Maracanazo. Is one of the. Ah, my God. Then we go to 54. Go to Italy again.
Okay.
54 is Switzerland, but go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Switzerland. My bad. I forgot about it.
Nah, you good.
Sorry, I
Okay.
cannot hear.
Yeah, 58.
I ain't here. I ain't hear you.
No, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. So 58 is on Sweden. We won the first World Cup. Chile, 62. Then we go to England, Mexico, or Germany.
You know what,
Argentina.
Bruno,
Spain.
you're right. You win. So let me ask you this, because someone is asking in the chat, is it Bruno Fernandez? No, it's not Bruno Fernandez.
Oh, no.
Nah. This is
Bruno from Brazil.
Bruno Babinski. Did I pronounce it correctly? Yes.
Yes, correct.
So Brazil has the highest number of World Cups,
Yeah.
right? 5, correct?
And they hosted in 2014. So
Right.
They've hosted it twice, I think.
I
Yes.
think the more recent one that Bruno
Yes,
experienced.
yeah, I'm talking about Nigeria not being. I remember Brazil. I think it was Germany that beat them 4-1 or something,
No,
or 7-0,
7-1.
7-1.
Yeah, that was 2014.
Yeah, how was that experience, Bruno?
The feeling's not good because I was on the game, bro. I was young at the time, but I was on the game. I
Really?
watched the game with my father.
Oh.
Yes, I never saw my father crying about soccer because my father hates football, hates the soccer, but like the World Cup, so everyone goes to watch.
Right.
But bro, we saw the first goal. We go like, we can do against it. 2
Right.
goals, we can go against 3 goals, maybe. First half, I don't know if we can do this. And like everyone goes like to the second half, like probably we need to pray for God.
Right.
Some miracle happens. Then 5, 6, 7, and then we go, oh my God.
Yeah.
Please end the game. We don't want more goals on ours. And then it's like just like
That's
now
amazing.
you want to make a goal?
That is interesting, Bruno. See, Bruno, so we're having a World Cup watch party downtown Greenville for the USA versus Australia game. It will be on the June 19th, so it will be an amazing fun atmosphere to come support. To bring the energy to show folks around here how we do it. Are you gonna be around for it?
Yeah, of course. We're gonna watch the first game.
Yeah.
Mexico and South Africa. We're gonna
Right.
watch Mexico wins again.
Mexico.
And
Oh my.
All right. So, which team are you rooting for aside from Brazil? Who are you hoping to win? Brazil,
aside of
If you're
Brazil,
Brazilian,
of course,
you support
Portugal.
Brazil.
Portugal, right?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
Brazil was
Amazing. Hey, Bruno, it's great to hear from you, man. Yes, see you around. Yes, have a good rest of your day, Bruno. Come on, one time for Bruno. Amazing. Yes, let's get amazing, man. That's some ball knowledge, though.
Yes, bro.
That's some ball knowledge. I thought I was a soccer fan, football fan. Nah, this
Bruno's
one
on
is
a different level.
Yeah, he's Brazilian. What do you expect?
Not just that, even basketball, any
Oh,
sport
yeah?
that he plays.
So yeah, Zara's Empire say, what did that caller say about Nigeria? Well, you go and talk to Fini the judge. He said we did not qualify. Yes, Ebero Zokalo says sporting activities can boost local economies by creating jobs, attracting visitors, and supporting local businesses. Yes, we agree. Zara's Empire say, how did that caller know all that? Well, he's Brazilian, but maybe we'll ask him. Yes, La Azuleta says, I've seen a ton of Irish are turning their flags upside down to throw their support behind Ivory Coast. There are bars in Ireland doing Ivory Coast watch parties, watch parties / teams with music and food, etc. That's amazing. You know the Irish flag, if you turn it upside down, it's the Ivory Coast flag.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh,
but
yeah,
now it
yeah.
makes
Let's look it
sense.
up.
Yeah.
So, the Irish flag is green, white, and orange, right?
Yes.
But then if you turn it
yes.
over,
it's Ivory Coast.
yeah, Ivory Coast. I don't even know how people come up with.
If you turn Nigeria's flag upside down, it's
still Nigeria, yeah. Unfortunately. But yeah, I'm kidding.
I mean, I could say the same for South Africa. What are we saying?
Nah, I mean,
I
the
don't
countries
think so.
won't
It's
be
going to
arranged. The
change.
colors
It's
won't
going
be
to
arranged, though.
It's going to flip. Yeah.
Nigeria is green, white, and green. So if you
Oh,
turn it
yours
over,
is
it's still green, white,
it's
and
like
green.
an ambigram.
What's that?
Ambigram or anagram. I forgot the.
That it's a word. Yeah, I see what you mean.
yeah,
If you turn South Africa, the blue goes up and the red comes down, so it changes.
Oh, yeah?
Changes what it. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for sharing,
Yeah, but it's- I'm
Azuleta.
saying the actual vision, you still see that there's no other flag like ours.
But it's different. It's not the same.
There's no other flag like ours.
I know,
Winner.
but it's not the same.
If
I
you
should
turn your
concede,
South
yeah.
African the same
Put
winner,
blue up
it
and
won't
put
be
red
the
down.
same
It's no
winner.
longer South
Yes.
Africa's
The
flag. That's
arrangement
what I'm
won't be
saying.
the same winner.
Yes, I get.
You get it, ne?
Anyway,
Yes,
I
Neto
mean,
narrates. Yes, Neto narrates says sports foster national pride and unity by giving people common achievements and experiences to celebrate together. Yes, Zara's Empire says while sports can unite communities, they can also create division, exclusion, or conflict if not managed fairly and inclusively. That is correct. That is that is correct. And then Patrick says, Zara's Empire says, is Patrick trying to give us a new word? Yes, he's trying to give us a new word. Yes, you're trying to say something.
yeah, I mean, I was just trying to get back to what we were talking about.
Right.
You know, the idea of hosting a competition of that magnitude.
Right.
What it does for the local economy, what it brings to the people. And I think a lot of Americans in particular should be excited about this
Right.
opportunity because it beyond, like we said, the topic is beyond the football itself.
Right.
What it brings to the economy of the United States. I was going through some this thing online.
Data.
Yeah, online, and it was being stated that for this particular FIFA World Cup alone, FIFA itself is projecting about extra like $17 billion.
Oh, wow.
In terms of
Revenue
to be
wow.
generated. That's what they are projecting.
That's a big deal.
Yes, for the US economy, which is I don't know
17
how
billion is a big deal.
I don't know what it would be in the grand scheme of things
Right.
in terms of US GDP, but
Right.
that's like
I mean, the
still-
pride too, the
that it
cultural.
comes.
I see
So
what you
there is
mean.
there is that, because I saw an ad sometime this week by, I think it was Airbnb also, where they were showing different things, or when this country hosted this thing, they started this, and then they ended up saying by the word should meet, right? And the idea is that it brings cultures together.
Right.
So let me give you another very good example. Look at although I heard they want to ban the vuvuzelas in this particular World Cup.
Yeah.
But that aside,
Yeah,
the
South
idea that
Africa, yeah,
after South
vuvuzelas.
Africa hosted the World Cup, vuvuzelas became a
a
thing.
thing. Yes,
Right.
Vuvuzela, I remember.
That's transporting or exporting their own culture to other places.
Yes,
People
that's a
started
big
using
deal.
it even in other countries.
That is a big
so
deal.
there are going to be people probably going to take some US things to their countries, and they'll probably start doing them.
That is true.
So
That is true.
there is a lot of culture mixing. There's a lot of also economic benefits.
Right.
Like I
I mean,
highlighted
it's
earlier.
a big deal. The camps I think Norway is staying in Greensboro. Yeah, Senegal I heard would be staying in Raleigh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting too because I know the former ECU soccer coach who is now in NC State got some pictures with the daughter and Mane. It was like, yeah, my favorite soccer player of all time. And I think it's in Bello University. I don't know where Bello is. I've forgotten. That's where the city is where the Spanish team is. So the CNN had this feature where they are interviewing the soccer students, the soccer program students, and they are saying, man, how amazing it is to see Lamine Yamal, who is 16 or so, and they are 16 too. They are playing for the state championship, and Lamine is playing, I think 16, 17 or so, or 18 now.
18 now.
Probably 18. But I mean, I think he's one of the 18 is still young, for what he's able to do. I think it's in Texas or so. So it's such a huge deal, even in terms of those hosts the camps, because sometimes the camps are in a different place. What this brings, I think the Spanish team are hosting a free workshop or something for soccer.
Wow.
Yes, there's a lot of economic benefits, there's a lot of cultural benefits too. Yes, it's an amazing conversation. We're talking all things soccer, and it's awesome radio, and it's Speed Perspectives. We'll be back right after the break. Don't touch that dial. Boom.
Awesome radio. Yes, awesome. Awesome. Can you hear it? Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, welcome back. This is still Awesome Radio, and this is still Pitt Perspectives. Super shout out to everyone who's been engaging, who's been watching, who's been, listening. Yes, we're glad to have you. Today we've been talking about soccer. We've been talking about the World Cup. It's 5 days. Yes, 5 days, 5 more nights until the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Yes, the largest and the biggest sporting events in the whole wide world. Yes, we'll be bringing you some of those things. We have the first episode of our Pit Perspectives Pro Max, the video episode. Yes, we recorded that last weekend. We'll be dropping that over the weekend. Please be on the lookout for that across our social media and as well as our website, pitperspectives.com. Yes, it's been an amazing conversation, guys. Hopefully we'll bring some more highlights because by next weekend, I believe South Africa would have played. Yes. And the US would have played their first game against Paraguay. Yes. Back to our community events. What do we have coming up in the community this weekend? What do we have, AY?
Well, for this weekend we have. I'm not sure if I.
Yes, we have the free home buyer workshop. There'll be a free home buyer workshop at Cornerstone Missionary Baptist Church today. Yes, 6th June 2026, there will be a free home buyer workshop. So if you're trying to buy a home or trying to find out about what it takes to buy a home, there will be a free home buyer workshop at Cornerstone Missionary Baptist Church today, Saturday, June 6th. And that's started by 9 a.m. But you can still make it out there because it will be going on from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Yes, Cornerstone Missionary Baptist Church is at 1016 East 10th Street, Greenville, North Carolina. Yes, learn about affordable home ownership opportunity through NACA's nationally recognized home buyer program. What else do we have, guys? Did you find it?
Yeah, we also have National Trails Day at River Park North, and this is today, Saturday, June 6th, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. River Park North is at 1000 Mumford Road, Greenville, North Carolina, and help maintain local trails while supporting one of Greenville's most beautiful outdoor spaces.
Okay, I think the next one is the Big Run 5K Fun Run, Saturday, June 6th, which is today. Fleet Feet Greenville, 207 East Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, North Carolina. This year's event supports Ainsley's Angels of Eastern North Carolina and promotes inclusion, empowerment, and community.
Yes, amazing stuff. Yes, before we sign out for today, I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors and community partners. Super shout out to Carolina Arthritis Center. Super shout out to Awesome Radio Network and to Kuru Creatives. Yes, our management and marketing partner helping us grow the Pitt Perspectives platform. Yes, if you're a business, a non-profit, an organization, or a community leader looking to reach engaged local audiences and even global audiences across radio, digital, and social media, would love to tell your story. Yes, reach out to Kuru on 252-347-8864. 252-347-8864. Would love to talk with you. Yes, it's been an amazing time today, So, predictions. The first game, Mexico versus South Africa. What's your score prediction?
I think Mexico is going to win
By
2-0.
wow.
2-0.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a decent scoreline for soccer too. How about you? What do you think?
I think South Africa wins it, even though it's a difficult game.
Okay.
But I think it'll be 2-1.
South Africa wins 2-1.
Yes.
2-0, 2-1. That is interesting. So, I've watched South Africa lately and they play exciting football, but the finishing hasn't always been there. Their top striker.
We played yesterday, by the way. Me and Bruno played yesterday on PlayStation.
Oh,
We
yeah?
played South Africa versus Brazil, and we went to pens.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
What was the scoreline in the
It was
normal
4-4.
time? Okay.
4-4. It was 4-4, and we went to pens. I mean, it's not a depiction of real life because Brazil,
Right.
South Africa, did not even.
Their striker, the South African striker, is in the championship, got relegated with Burnley.
Yes.
Yeah, like Foster.
Foster, yeah.
So imagine having, so I'm not expecting so much, but I like Evidence Makopa.
Yes.
I like the Tembogana Mukona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Apollos.
Apollos, okay.
Yeah, I like Roman Williams.
Yes,
You
Williams
know,
was helping me yesterday. He saved so much for
Oh
me.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I mean, they have some really. Oh yeah. I think so. There are still a couple of friendlies lined up ahead of the World Cup. USA is playing Germany today at 2:30.
Yes, I just saw that Belgium is playing. They just scored. And
yeah.
Who are they playing? They're playing Tunisia.
Oh, Belgium is playing Tunisia, and I think this past week all the African teams either won or got a draw against the European teams they played. I think Algeria won the Netherlands, I believe. Either Tunisia or Algeria won the Netherlands 1-0. Nigeria played Poland 2-2. They scored a freak equalizer, Poland, at the 95th minute or something. And then obviously Ivory Coast won France for the first time ever, even though it's a friendly. I mean, nobody cares. And I don't know if it was you all I mentioned that in a soccer game, whether it's a friendly or anything, if you score, if you win, it's always a good feeling. Yeah. Yes, if you all noticed today, my voice has been sounding somehow. There was a game, Greenville United on Wednesday. The keeper, the referee, 8-6. I think it was Burlington. The referee gave a wrong call penalty against us, and we were on his neck the entire time with my megaphone. And eventually, in the 95th minute, we got a penalty back eventually. So it was a draw. So I mean, a draw is always better than a loss.
Not in the title race, though.
Well, hey, you never know. But yes, it's been an amazing time. Thank you for everyone for listening to Awesome Radio Network. Until next time, keep in touch on pitperspectives.com. We'll see you next week. Keep building community. Don't touch that dog. Boom.